It's Keaira Jay Travels, and today we are visiting Ocean Cay MSC Marine Reserve, otherwise known as Ocean Cay. Ocean Cay is MSC's exclusive private island, so you can only get there on an MSC cruise ship itinerary. Ocean Cay is about 20 miles from Bimini, Bahamas. I sailed on the MSC Seascape over the summer when she was still doing sailings from Miami. My itinerary included an overnight stay at Ocean Cay, so I will show you what nighttime activities are like on the island. I'll take you around the areas that I was able to visit on the island, so a quick tour, as well as a review of the food and what I liked and what I disliked. If you enjoyed this video or find it helpful, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing so that you don't miss my upcoming cruise content and travel tips. Let's head to the island. When you exit the ship, the first thing you will see is the Welcome Pavilion. You can stop at the desk to get a map of the island and ask any questions that you may have as far as directions. To the right of the Welcome Pavilion is going to be the Rental and Excursion Pavilion. So if you purchase any excursions for the islands or you're going to rent any water sports equipment, you would do so there. Now, if you are looking for the kayak station, that is going to be on the other side of the island near the spa that's on the island. So that is in a different location. Once you pass the Welcome Pavilion, you will come upon the retail area. So the retail area had various shops to get souvenirs. There's also a MSC shop, which everything is just branded for MSC. And they also had some merchandise that was exclusive to Ocean Cay. On day one, I do want to mention because we arrived early afternoon, the buffet or the food shacks were not open. So they did make an announcement that they will not open the food on the island, so you will need to go back on the ship to eat. On day one, I walked around the shops and I visited Lighthouse Bay, which is where the Lighthouse Beach is. That's also where the lighthouse is. There is an excursion if you want to climb up the steps to get to the top of the lighthouse, and there's also a lighthouse bar that has a nice seating area. I do like the Lighthouse Beach area for proximity to the ship, and also there are free umbrellas. So we will talk more about the umbrella rentals once we head to the other side of the island. Because this area has the free umbrellas, typically it fills up. So if you want to chill out there for a little bit and you definitely want an umbrella, then you want to make sure that you go out there earlier in the day. now it's time for the nighttime activities. So, if you are docked at Ocean Key either on the overnight stay or late in the evening, you will have a lighthouse show. Typically, they do two shows in the evening. After the lighthouse show, you will have the island beach party as well. I really did enjoy these events. It was the first time that I was off of a cruise ship late in the evening because the party started at like 10 p.m. and we were able to stay off the ship until 11:30 p.m. The following morning, I decided to start my day back in the Lighthouse Bay area. I was able to secure an umbrella and just really take in the scenery and get some nice content. Listen to those waves. After I left the Lighthouse Bay area, I decided to hop on the tram because I wanted to explore some of the other beaches. So there are 8 beaches on the island. I was able to go to half of them. If you are staying in the yacht club area, there is an exclusive yacht club area on the island as well, which is Ocean House. So you have a private beach for the yacht club guests as well as a sit down restaurant. So that is the only sit down restaurant on the island. The other food that's actually included for all guests would be the buffet areas as well as the beach shacks. So MSC does have staff that live on Ocean Keys. So the buildings that you see is staff housing. They also have a staff beach as well. That's only for them. Did you know that I'm also a travel agent? I would love to help you plan and book your next MSC cruise. Send me a quick email or visit my website, www.azurhorizontravel.com, to get started. When I got off the tram, we passed the lagoon area. I did stop by North and South Beach. They are right across from each other. The rowboat area is very good though. If you prefer the pool lounges, this is umbrella. I actually walked down a little bit further to Bimini Beach. It was much quieter and I was able to grab a lounger and snuggle up into the shade. Okay, so I have made it to Bimini Beach. I just dragged my chair um, by some trees here because I did not rent an umbrella, but you can rent an umbrella if you want. They also have cabanas for rent in the roped off area, but in between North Beach and Bimini Beach, there is, oh sorry, I thought I turned the camera around. There are beach shacks as well for the quick bites because the buffet is kind of in the middle. So I'm probably just going to sit in this area until after lunch just because it's a nice shaded area. I'm going to get in the water for a little bit, maybe read my book. But yeah, this is Ocean Cay. It's absolutely beautiful today, much cooler than So I will say I wasn't a fan of the food on the island. Honestly, I feel like I should have just chosen to eat a burger, but I was being adventurous getting the jerk chicken, knowing that it probably wouldn't, really taste like the jerk chicken that I'm used to. The rice and peas were a bit undercooked as well. So later in the afternoon, I did go over to the food hall as well once I left the beach. They had a barbecue and a Caribbean style lunch. It was okay, but again, I just honestly was not really a fan of the food on the island. So, my overall review of Ocean Key, the island is absolutely beautiful. The water is so pretty. We went on a gorgeous day. Like the weather was perfect, the water was nice and warm. I really did like that your drink package extends to the island, so you don't have to worry about incurring extra charges for your beverages. There were still like water and lemonade available near the food halls. I also like that there is included food on the island with the exception of a couple of upcharge items at the beach shack, as well as the coffee shop and the ice cream shop that's on the island. Those are not included. I also like that there were so many different beaches on the island. Like you had 8 beaches to choose from if you are part of yacht club. If you are not in the yacht club, then you had 7 beach areas that you could travel to. And I also did like that there was one area that had free umbrellas. I really did enjoy the nighttime events and being able to stay off of the ship later in the evening as well. Some of the dislikes, the biggest one is definitely the food. Like, I was not a fan of the food. I will say at the food shacks, I could have just chosen something else to eat. I will say at the beach shack, I probably knew better than to get the jerk chicken, but I got it anyways. So that was on me. But honestly, maybe if I had went to the food hall a little earlier, the food would have been a little better. I will be visiting Ocean Cay again, so I definitely will be giving an updated food review to see if the island food is a little bit better. Another thing I was not a fan of was paying for the umbrellas on North and South Beach, only because it is so damn hot in the Caribbean. So I really just wasn't a fan of having to pay an upcharge to have some shade on a hot island. I would say Ocean Cay is for those who want a nice, mostly inclusive beach day. I would say if you were looking for a lot of activities, or if you like to have a swim up bar, or even a water park for the kids or a splash area, that is not available on the island. When I was there, there was some construction going on, but I wasn't quite sure what exactly they were building. That is going to conclude my review of Ocean Cay. So I'm actually going back to Ocean Cay pretty soon. So leave a comment below if you're interested in seeing a full tour of the island. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up so YouTube knows that this video is helpful. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss my upcoming travel content. In my next video, I will be doing an overall review of my time on the MSC Seascape. So if you are interested in that review, definitely hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. As always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.